Well, the WWL Convention Center is pinning its hopes of transforming the city's riverfront on the willingness of private developers to help out. But how easy will it be to find those investors? Coming up at 10, we look deeper into what the redevelopment plan entails and how it could impact the historic neighborhoods nearby. We'll have that story and more new tonight at 10.
We've been waiting for this for a long time, and it's very fun to be a part of it.
The WWL Convention Center is moving ahead with a plan to transform the city's riverfront. Tonight, how it could impact historic neighborhoods nearby.
And just weeks ahead of his sentencing on corruption charges, former Mayor Ray Nagin's lawyer pleads for leniency from what he calls a virtual life sentence.
Plus, how a group of more than 200 students from around the country are helping elderly and disabled homeowners in the metro area.
Live from the French Quarter, Eyewitness News at 10 starts now with breaking news.
And in other news we're following tonight, it's take two for the Ernest Convention Center as it tries to develop a stretch of riverfront property next door.
The ambitious proposal is to turn 47 acres of unused land upriver from the Crescent City connection into a mixed-use development. As Tanya Dahl reports, a similar proposal failed years before, but this time it looks like there's more momentum.
This old firehouse and police station at the corner of Annunciation and Melpomene Streets is home to Dijon. Nearly 3 years ago, Kurt Brotman chose this location for his fine dining concept, knowing its potential.
We're in our renaissance, guys. We've been waiting for this for a long time, and it's very fun to be a part of it.
The New Orleans native has watched this Lower Garden District neighborhood change, and he's excited to see that more could come. Just a few blocks away on 47 acres of unused riverfront property.
I think this is the expansion of the city, what's going on right now, and the ability for different neighborhoods with these pockets of blight that have been around for quite some time to be tying itself together.
The Ernest Convention Center just got the green light from Governor Bobby Jindal to issue bonds that will create a public-private partnership and eventually develop this property upriver from the Crescent City connection. The mixed-use development will include retail, entertainment, riverfront housing, and a headquarters hotel, with the hope of bringing more tourism to town.
We think that's going to generate a tremendous amount of additional incremental meetings and convention business in the city.
Convention Center President Bob Johnson says the plan is to incorporate Mardi Gras World and the old power plant in the overall design. Bonds approved by state lawmakers will only pay for civil infrastructure like roadways, with Convention Center Boulevard gearing up for a massive upgrade.
We're relying on private investment, and that's the key.
Convention Center officials estimate that this project could entail upwards of $700 million in private investment. As this upriver site sits untouched, one neighbor looks forward to seeing it brought back to life.
Like a lot of folks have been very anxious for this corridor of New Orleans to do what it's doing just now.
Tanya Dahl, Eyewitness News.
Bob Johnson says the original goal was to have the project completed in time for New Orleans' tricentennial. Now it's to have the development well underway by 2018. Next week, the Convention Center plans to issue a request for interest to developers.